שאין החלטה שצריכה להיות יותר נקייה מרופא שמחליט איזה תרופה לרשום לחולה שלו. נכון? בטח נכון. אבל לא כל כך פשוט. כדי לדעת מה לרשום, הוא צריך להתעדכן, לנסוע להשתלמויות, לעשות מחקרים. ומי יטיס אותו? מי יממן לו כנסים ומחקרים? חברות תרופות כמובן.
I have spent 35 years of my life working in an industry, the pharmaceutical industry. They don't care about your lives. They only care about their wallet. People are dying from taking medication that was legalized.
Prescription drugs kill more than 100,000 Americans every year. And I'm not talking about medication errors, not abuse, not overdose. We're talking, this is just deaths from side effects, so-called ADRs, adverse drug reactions to prescription drugs. Wait a second, 100,000 deaths a year? That means, let's go down the list. Whoa, that means that the 6th leading cause of death in the United States is doctors. The 6th leading cause of death is me.
We need the pharma industry because there are some good things out there, but most of it is rubbish.
My name is Gwen Olson. I'm a 15-year veteran of the pharmaceutical industry, and I left in the year 2000. And what I would like to do today is I would like to dispel the myth that the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of health and healing. Because in fact, what the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of doing is disease maintenance and symptoms management. They are not in the business to cure cancer, to cure Alzheimer's, to cure heart disease, because if they were, they would be in the business of putting themselves out of business, and that in fact doesn't make sense. What I'm saying is that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want to cure people.
Yeah. Let's be honest, they're there to sell their drug, they're not there to educate doctors. They get paid, they get bonuses on how much drugs the doctor prescribes, not whether the doctor is prescribing the most appropriate drug. So I don't think any doctor would get their information from reps if it wasn't for that the information came with free food and other sorts of perks.
We did a lot of lunches and dinners, and we brought in speakers, and those speakers were obviously paid by us, and we would wave renowned studies at them from renowned journals. But of course we would never say that these studies were paid for by our company and that it was written by a ghostwriter who was paid by our company. It's marketing. This is marketing. This is not science. This is incredibly effective marketing. It has nothing to do with science.
I'm a chemist. I love scientific method. Always have. And when I worked for the drug industry, science was completely abandoned. You simply pay professionals, doctors, professors, psychiatrists, to report that the study showed positive results. You're paying them. You're buying science.
כשהרופא שלכם רושם לכם תרופה, האם יושבת לו בתת מודע נסיעה מפנקת לחול על חשבון חברת תרופות שהוא חזר ממנה לא מזמן? וכשרופא בכיר מחליט אילו תרופות ייכנסו לסל התרופות, הוא בטח חושב על טובת הציבור. אבל אם הוא באמת יכול לשכוח את חוזה הייעוץ שלו עם חברת תרופות גדולה? או תקציב שהם נתנו לו למחקר חשוב?
Not a month goes by when there's not a headline in the newspaper about some prescription drug doing something awful. We found out that Vioxx relieves the pain and stiffness of arthritis by killing you.
You see, there's no money in healthy people, and there's no money in dead people. The money is in the middle. People who are alive, sort of, but with one or more chronic conditions that puts them in need of Celebrex or Nasonex or Valtrex or Lunesta.
The press works also with the pharma industry just like the government does. This is how the pharma industry reigns, stays in power. They buy the doctors.
האם הרופאים באמת יכולים להתנתק מהקשרים שלהם לחברות התרופות?